Today I'm making black bean burgers. This recipe is from the New York Times and I think it's one of the best black bean burger recipes I've ever had. These burgers are so easy to make and the flavor is just incredible. Whether you're vegetarian or you just want a no meat option for your burger, this is the one for you. You'll need 2 cups of black beans. I'm going to drain these really well. Make sure you rinse all that goop out of them and make sure the water comes clean. Now I'm going to dry the beans out by preheating my oven to 350 and scooping out 2 cups of the beans for the recipe. I had some left because I used a large can of beans. Spread them all out. I have some dried porcini mushrooms, and you can also use shiitake, and you want to revive them with some hot water. This is going to give your burger a really meaty flavor. Soak for about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I have my black beans that are going right into the oven. This is going to dry them out so they're easier to work with your burger. I have some cilantro. If you don't like it, you can leave it out, but it's really good in this. I'm going to soak it in some cold water. Remove your cilantro from the water and leave all that dirt and grit behind. Squeeze it out a little bit and then mince it really, really fine. It's going to be in your burger and put it aside. The porcini mushrooms are so soft you can see they're like rubber, and this means it's just right. So we're going to take them out, but we're going to save that mushroom liquid. That's going to go into the burger later. Finely mince your porcini mushrooms. They have to be really small in this burger. I now have some old-fashioned oats, so you don't want instant oatmeal, and this is going to be a binder that will help your burger stick together. I have 1 large garlic clove here. Meanwhile, the beans have come out of the oven and they've dried up just enough, but they're not rock hard. This will make such a difference. Into a food processor, add your garlic. Mince it as small as possible. Add your minced porcini mushrooms to your bowl. Now you're going to mince them down really fine. You don't want pieces in your black bean burger. Open up the food processor and push the sides down so that your mushrooms are all evenly chopped. I'm adding the oats right now and I'm going to pulse just a little bit. We want to grind those down. And now here comes the spices. I'm using smoked paprika and it's sweet. They're sweet and hot. And I'm also going to use some cumin. This will give your burger a really spicy flavor. I'm now adding some tamari, or it could be soy sauce. I just happen to have tamari, and that is gluten-free if that matters to you. I've put aside my 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro, and that's going in too. And now here go all of those beans. This is going to be so great, I can tell already. Put the lid on, and now you're just going to very briefly pulse. Don't go too far. You want your burger to have some texture to it. You want to see some of those black beans. Now here comes about 1 to 2 tablespoons of that mushroom liquid. If you threw it away by mistake, you can always use some water, but it does give a really nice flavor. Now I can turn these into burgers. They're moist enough, so take a little piece like I did and put it in your hand and see if it holds together. I can see that this whole mixture can get tightened up and turn into almost a loaf. I'm going to quarter it into 4s. I'll get 4 decent-sized burgers out of this. Now you want to take each quarter and form it into a burger. It's really easy, and this held up way better than I even thought. So put them aside, and now it's time to saute them. I'm using some olive oil, but you could use avocado oil or canola oil, whatever your favorite is. I would recommend a non-stick pan. Make sure that your oil is really hot because you don't want these to stick. So I put them all in the pan and they fit beautifully. I cooked them for 5 minutes on each side, and that was perfect. They were totally done. Now's the fun part to make your burger. I have a toasted roll. I have jalapeno cheese. Cover with the lid so it melts really fast, and then build your burger. A little mayonnaise is good. It could be chipotle mayonnaise. That would be wonderful. I also have some lettuce and tomato. You could add just about anything you want. Here's some salsa, which is only fitting for this kind of a burger. This looks great. So it's time to taste this burger. It was way easier to make than I thought it would be. I know these things can really fall apart in the pan. They don't hold up, but this one did. You just have to be careful when you flip them. Take your time with it. Can't wait to try this. Let's take a look at that. That looks like a real burger, doesn't it? Let's give it a bite. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please do. I would really love it. And please give this a like because that really helps my channel too.